In today's video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me using some affordable products. Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, welcome. I just want to go ahead and jump right in. I'm really excited to use some of these. The majority of these products here are new, some of them are not. I will have everything listed down below in the description box for you. The first product is the NYX Hydra Touch Primer. This is a centella infused primer, which is really supposed to help with hydration. This is great for all skin types, especially dry, so this will work really well for mature skin. Let me give it a shake. That's the consistency. It's nice and thick. It has a really light smell to it. It's very clean. I'm gonna go right over my eyes with this. It feels really nice. It doesn't feel too sticky or grippy. I'm just gonna give that a second to dry before I put my foundation on. For foundation, I'm gonna be using the SEPHORA Matte Perfection Tinted Moisturizer. I don't consider this a moisturizer, it's more like a foundation. It just has a beautiful matte finish, almost like a satin matte finish. So let's go ahead and put this on. And this I have used before. This happens to be one of my favorite foundations. So that's it right there. I have color 07, which is linen. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this with my fingers. But it has really pretty finish to it. There's no SPF, in case you were wondering. I'm just using my fingers because it's easy. You can certainly use a brush or a sponge if you're not comfortable using your hands. I use my fingers a lot when I apply makeup. I go down my neck a little bit. And this is just a plastic little squeezy tube bottle, so this is really travel friendly. It's little, so it doesn't take up much space. It has a really pretty satin finish. Okay, moving on. So for bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and use the MILANI Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I know I'm really late to using this. It might be a little too light for me, but I figured maybe for winter time that it would work. So we're gonna go ahead and try that. I'm going to use the e.l.f. blending brush. Ooh, and it's very soft. Just gonna tap it off. Let's see if this is gonna show up on my skin. And this is the 01 Sunlight. This is showing up. I think it's just enough. This would be really good for winter time. Oh, that's nice. I like this. I'm happy. I'm glad I didn't get the darker one. It has a light coconut smell to it, but it's very, very, very silky. If I can swatch this for you, if that'll show up. Can you see that? It's just a very light, silky, blends right in. It does have a beautiful feel to it. So for concealer, I'm going to use the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. It's a hydrating concealer for face and body. So you can use this as a concealer. You can also use it on your entire face and your body. This says that it's made for under eye, face, body, covering dark circles, redness, acne, and dry patches. It's infused with tremella mushrooms, cica, and green tea for up to 24-hour hydration. So I'm really excited to use this one. Let's see how it comes out. That's probably going to be way too much. I have color Vanilla. I'm going to start with my fingers. I do have my Angie Hot and Flashy 506 concealer brush. Ooh, that's light. Okay. I might need it though, because I definitely have dark under my eyes. It doesn't feel too serumy. It doesn't feel like an under eye moisturizer. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It definitely brightened up my under eye area. I don't think it did anything for my wrinkles. They almost look a little accentuated. It's very smooth going on. It feels moisturizing, but it didn't feel so moisturizing under my eyes. Moving along. So for my brows, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Brow Pencil. It's the Brow Ultra Slim in Soft Brown. Now, I'm not very good at doing my brows, so I'm going to do it off camera, but I do have a brand new brow gel that I'm going to be using. Okay, my brows are done. Now, for brow gel, I am using the new NYX Thick It Stick It Brow Gel. This says it is a thickening brow mascara that's enriched with fibers. It tints, it tames, and thickens for 16-hour wear, flake, smudge, and transfer resistant. I got it in the color Taupe, which is for fair gray to platinum hair. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use my little mirror here and just see how this goes on. Wow, this is surprising. I'm definitely glad that I went with the lightest color. Okay, I think that looks nice. I just have a little mess to clean up. I'm gonna use a spoolie. I am really impressed with this. This went on beautifully. I like this. And again, this was the NYX Thick It Stick It Brow Gel. Next, I'm gonna do my eyes. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Color Icon Comfort Zone palette. I really liked these colors and want to give it a try. There's the colors right there. Really, really pretty. It's very, very silky feeling. They definitely have a shimmer, but when I run my finger down them, you don't feel any little lumps or bumps. So it's definitely not a glitter. It's just a shimmer. I'm excited to see how these are gonna go on. I didn't have any drugstore eye brushes to use. I am using my BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy. So I do think that I'm going to be on the hunt for some affordable eye brushes that will work for mature hooded eyes. I'm going to go in with my 501 brush, and I'm going to go in with the lightest shade. They do not have names, so I'm going to just go in with this one here. I'm just going to go over my whole eyelid. They're very soft and silky. Go a little in my inner corner. Okay, so now I have a base on. Now I'm going to go in with the 502. I'm going to try this darker green color. I'm going for it. And as always, I'm going to go really light because I don't know how pigmented these are. Ooh, or what the color is going to look like. Whoa, okay. Very pigmented. I've barely put my brush in that. Wow, okay, that's dark. Woo! Okay, we're gonna be blending that out. I do not like a harsh line. Let's see how it can blend out, if we can soften that line. This is why I love waiting to use products with you. I just like to have fun, and you do make mistakes along the way and you learn, especially with a new product and you have no idea how it is going to perform. I'm gonna have to use my finger. It is on there. Okay, so once the shadow is on, it's on. It did blend out. I had to use my finger a little bit. We're gonna do the other side. I think I'm just gonna try to use what's left on the brush. Okay, nothing. Let's see. I'm gonna tap this off just in case. So we know it's soft, it's silky, and it's pigmented. I'm gonna have to soften that edge too. Wow, these are pigmented. I was just not expecting this from Wet n Wild. I don't think I've ever used a Wet n Wild eyeshadow. There you go. We're gonna just keep going and see what happens. Now, I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade. It actually says transition on it. This is a matte, it's not a shimmer. And I'm gonna tap it off. And we're just gonna go across the lid. Maybe we can kind of blend this out a little bit. It looks a little better. It needed a transition color thrown in there to kind of blend this out. Now I'm going to use the 505, and I'm going to try this light green right here. What a pretty green. I love greens. That's pretty. Wow. Okay. I'm liking it. I love green. I'm going to go in with the lighter shade again. And we're just going to put that in the middle of the lid. That looks nice. That lightened that up. I will blend that out, but definitely lightened the lid. Go a little in the inner corner. I'm going to use the 503 blending brush. I'm going to go ahead and use the 504. I normally use this to line, but I'm actually going to use a pencil liner today. But I'm going to see what I can do up on my brow bone. See if we can lighten that. Okay, it's working. I definitely think this is a palette that you don't want to just go right in and go straight to your eye. So this is the look. It's definitely coming out a little darker than I would normally wear, and it's only going to get darker. I'm using a black eyeliner. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Last. There you go. Let's see how pigmented this is. Oh, very. That's pretty pigmented. This doesn't say if it's waterproof or not. Yikes. I'm going to try to blend this out with my Sigma E30, which is a pencil brush. I'm just going to go right on my lash line with this. I'll take my E30. Okay. You can see that. Blend it out. This sets down pretty quickly. Let's try the other side. See if I can blend that out before it sets. I know you're not supposed to pull out your eye, but sometimes I have to because I have such loose skin on my eyes. I'm gonna do a little underneath and see if we can smudge this out. So there's my liner. It definitely was smoother when I put it on my hand than when I put it on my eye. So for blush, I'm going to use a Revlon powder. This is number 004. This is a nice rosy color. That's it right there. It's really pretty. So let's see how that goes on. I'm going to use my e.l.f. blush brush. I'm going to tap the brush off. It's definitely powdery as I'm going in. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but I can definitely see the powder coming off my face into my eye. And this feels really silky too. It's very smooth. Does look like it has a little bit of a shimmer to it, but not necessarily showing up on my face like that. Okay, it looks nice. A little on my nose. Blush is all set. This was actually really nice. It went on well. So for mascara, we're going to use the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Stretch and Strengthen Mascara. So this says up to 60% longer lashes, formulated with peptides, biotin, and pro vitamin B5. Lightweight, no mess, formula lasts all day, no smudging, clumping, or flaking. That's a big brush, for sure. It looks like just your traditional bristle brush. It's not going on heavy at all. Okay, not bad. All right, I don't think that's bad. I don't love it. Although I think it's going better on this side than the other eye. There's always one eye that comes out better than the other. I don't know about you, but that's how it is with me. I don't think it's doing much for lengthening, and this is supposed to be lengthening. And I made a mess right up there, like always. I will let it dry, use the spoolie. It comes right off. I'm not loving how this is going on. It's not going on easy, and I'm making a mess of my face. All right, CoverGirl. Definitely looks better with a second coat, but I don't love it. Now I'm going to clean up my messes that I have with my spoolie. I made a mess under here. So the face is on. I think it looks good. Let's go ahead. Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to use a setting spray. This is the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. This is a dewy finish. I have had this in the matte finish. This is the spray. I don't know if you can see that. It has a little bit of a scent. It has a really pretty scent. I love the smell of this. If I put my makeup on and I feel like it's just looking a little cakey, I'll use a more hydrating setting spray like my Glam Glow or this one here. I'm gonna do lips. I'm going to line with the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner. This is 110 Purely Nude. It's just a twist. So it feels a little dry. That's the color right there. Purely Nude. It's not going on super easy. Come up closer. Now it's getting better. I wonder if you just have to kind of use it a little bit and warm it up to get it to go on. Yeah, that's better. It's not super smooth. It's kind of dragging. You can kind of see it's sticking as I'm going. The color's pretty. I just like to fill my lips in with it. And then we're going to top this with a lip gloss. The lip gloss that I'm going to use is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. It's a hyaluronic acid lip gloss. This I've definitely used. This is one of my favorite glosses. To me, this is a dupe for the Fenty Gloss Bomb, the Universal, because I did have that one too. I actually liked this one a little bit better. That's it right there. It goes on really nice. Very moisturizing. Has a little bit of a coconut smell to it, so it almost smells like tanning lotion. Good tanning lotion, not bad tanning lotion. Look at how pretty that is. It's very shiny and very hydrating. I actually had to search for this. I couldn't find it. And this is color Topaz. If you're looking for a dupe for the Fenty, this is definitely it. Okay, so lip gloss is the last. This is the finished look. I'm happy with the look. I think it looks really pretty. So just a recap of the products that I used. The Sephora Tinted Moisturizer, love this. As of right now, first impression, not a fan of the mascara, but I'm gonna keep using it. The Bare With Me Concealer Serum, I will keep using this too to see how it goes. Right now, I'm not liking my under eye area. I think it looks really dry. I do like the blush a lot. It's really silky. Color's pretty. I do like the primer. It felt really good on my skin. The eyeliner, no, I don't think I'm going to be wearing this. When I was putting on my lid, it was kind of dragging and pulling. I do like this brow gel a lot. For first impression, this went on amazing. I do like the Milani bronzer. Super silky. I actually like the color. Glad I went lighter for winter. The eyeshadow palette is really pretty. It's definitely silky. I think it went on well. It just is very pigmented. I wasn't expecting that. So it is a little bit darker than I would normally wear. I still think it looks nice. I like this lip liner as well. It didn't go on very easy. It was a little dry and dragging, but the color is really pretty. So I'm going to continue to play around with these new items and see if I really like them or not. They may end up in a faves or fails video. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button before you go. And as always, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in my next video. Oops. Ooh. Oh no. I hope I didn't break it. I forgot to take the plastic off. Note to self, open your products before you start a video. Oh, I hope I didn't break you. Okay, it snapped right back on. Have to. Extract with, oh my gosh. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, wait, no, wrong. In, yikes.